So tell me, you're an event planner.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. How well does it pay?
It's not too bad.
Come on, this man. How much is my bill, please? I think I misplaced my wallet. My God, this is so embarrassing. You know?
Shake it well.
I have. Can you please help me pick the bill this time?
You must be joking. For this Lagos, this guy thinks I'm a JJC. I should pick up the tab. Huh? I bet you he's washing all the dishes in the restaurant. I so walked out on him. And then the adventure got even weirder.
My name is Weruche Opia, and my character is Modorote Bankole Smith, but you can call her Mo. Well, I was called by the director and one of the writers, Seyi Babatope, and he calls me and says, "Hi Ree, I've got this really cool script, I need you to come and audition for it." And I was like, "Hey, cool." Went for the audition, did it, and voila, here we are. I've been acting professionally for a few years now. Most of my acting experience is in the UK. I've done some stuff here as well. I've done a few plays, but this is my first film in Nigeria.
My name is Gideon, Okeke. I play Tobena. On the strength of a referral, actually. The director is a friend of mine. We have worked before. So he called me up and rehearsed the scene. And well, this is my third attempt. I hope finally I coast into the big screen. It's been a long-standing, yearning for me. So it'll probably be the first film you see me in cinema. So come out, fill out the theater, you know. There is Oreka, Godis again. there's Rian Opia. There's Desmond, Elliot. Ukeje. There's Chigo here as well, and a bunch of other people. So I'm sure there's an interest for everyone in here. So, and then there's a story going.
My name is Oreka Godis, and I'm playing Sheju. It's a bit surreal, but I'm very excited. I like the character that I am playing because she there's parts of her that's kind of mean girl-ish, but it comes from a good place. So I think that's an awesome way to start my on-film career.
My name is Seyi Babatope. I am a director. My background as a director, that is a long story. I wrote the screenplay. I didn't write it alone. I wrote it with two other people, Takpai and DJ. And I mean, my expectations for the film is for it to be successful and for it to be a breath of fresh air for films that come out of Nigeria. And I'm saying that I wanted to make a film that represented who we feel that we are, but haven't had a chance to really capture and represent in the film. So I wanted to make a small film because of cost. I mean, I wasn't frivolous thinking I could make, Lord of the Rings or, Avatar or anything like that. I want to make a really small film with really small people, with limited cast, and something that could be controlled, because shooting in Nigeria is very, very tough. So that was probably the reason going into it. And I chose to do a romantic comedy because I felt it's fun, it's light. People, I don't know, I think women like it, so I wanted to appeal to them. I just want to make a small film. I don't want to make a feature film for a while. I've been trying on and off to try to get a feature film made. And this is one that came around the right time, and the subject matter I felt appealed to me, and I thought was interesting, and I knew a few actors who I felt could actually bring the part to life. So that made the process a little easier.
Okay, I have been styling for about roughly 2.5 years. I started off in San Francisco when I went for my master's degree. The director called me and said that he would love me to work in this movie with him, and he would like for me to read the scripts and see what the story is about and how I can create a style for each character, and that's how I got into the movie.
No, you're bad. Thinking of it. So I was putting it.
Happy Valentine's.
Dad, she said you were very
Check your Twitter handle after that.
Are we standing by?
Yes,
we're standing by.
Hi everyone, my name is Shaffy.
And my name is Ekpeyong.
And we're on the set of When
Love Happens. Look into her eyes and tell me what you see.
No, it's not our love.
Whose love is that?
Because when you love someone.
And someone loves you back?
Hello, my name is Bukky Wright, and I am still on the set of When Love Happens.
Hi everyone, my name is Wale, and I am on the set of When Love Happens. I am playing here the character of Oladele Laguda, or Laguda. So my Yoruba needs to be a bit more stronger, but I'm sure you know what I mean.
It's a fantastic, romantic comedy.
This is a great film, directed by my friend Seyi Babatope. I'm here with a lot of very good actors.
Yes, I guess what I play the character of Tunde Bankole Smith.
And I play Anna Bankole Smith. So
And we're really, really in love with each other.
we
were in love with each other. Does it really happen?
It happened in this movie.
I'll tell you what, guys. Why don't you just find out? What do you think?
There's drama, there's suspense, and guess who directed? Seyi Babatope.
Yes.
He's amazing.
There's one thing I would say here. We did have a lot of fun on set.
If I want to talk about the challenges, we're going to sleep here today. Well, first and foremost, Nigerian designers are skeptical with giving out their clothes to start off with because of probably bad experiences in the past. So when I came along, I was like, I'm doing a movie and I want to use your clothes. It was really hard for them to give me any clothes at all. Even at the last minute, some designers pulled out at the last minute. Luckily for me, God's grace, I was able to find few but really good designers that were willing to give out their clothes, their jewelry, for me to use and style this movie, and I'm grateful for all of them. I would like to take the credit for everything, but I can't, because even not for these designers and these retailers, I wouldn't have been able to work on this movie the way I did, and I'm grateful to them. But getting them to accept working with me and trying to convince them that, okay, this is going to be a good platform for you to showcase your products on the big screen, which you guys did never have the chance to. It was kind of hard getting that message across to them, but I mean, as I pressured and called and texted, they finally gave in, and they were open-minded to see how their clothes and their jewelry can be projected on the big screen, and we overcame it.
Enormous challenges in shooting a picture in Nigeria. Too many to mention, but I'll stop on no preference at all, but just I'll list them as they come to me. First of all, is locations and sound, and it's because the generators, I mean, electricity is not consistent, so people power their houses with, generators, and that creates a high reverb that the sound captures. And I think above all, even like permits and area boys and just too many of them. But I think the acting talent is one that doesn't really get a lot of mention, but in my experience has been a big factor, because the most talented people who have acting talent are not acting, because there is no middle ground. There's no middle class in acting. Either those who are on top of the food chain or those who are, on the edges of it, are trying to scrap away and making a living. The most talented people are not in the business. So, I mean, I'm not even sure if you could shoot like 10 movies at the same time in Nigeria and get really high quality acting. I think that would be a stretch. If you look at the movies too, I mean, there's lots of repeat, combination of people. So you know, I think that's probably like the strongest challenge that we have out here.
Kind of work I've done before this feature film has mostly been, okay, I don't want to say it and sound really ugly, but you know what you think of when you think of Nollywood, where you show up on set and they're writing the script whilst you're on set, or they say, oh, that's the script you prepared? Nice, take it and throw it away, and we shoot everything in one day. That's what I'm used to. You know, you don't know your lines and you're like, oh, where's wardrobe? Oh, you do your own makeup and everything. So it's very organized. I've met a lot of people that seem to be very professional, and I like the fact that the director actually takes his time to get each scene and he nails each part before he moves on. So there's no going back later and let's just chop and screw it and make it work. So I'm going to actually be spending a lot of time in these rooms when we're shooting, just look over his shoulder and maybe learn some tips from the director, because I'm an aspiring director too.
Hi, this is OC Ukeje, and this is the character of Dare on the brilliant movie When Love Happens, as directed by Seyi Babatope.
So I have like really crazy things to say about him, but to his credit, he's a great guy.
He's a perfectionist, which of course is what you need in this industry. A lot of things that happen on set can throw people off and they just have a mentality of let's just manage and do this. No, not Seyi Babatope. You will do that scene 25 times, have 26 takes if need be, until he gets what he wants. And that's, for me, that's the best, because he wants the best. If his name's gonna be on it, it has to be the best. And who doesn't want that? I can't put my name on anything that's not up to par. So, yeah, he's a bit of a genius, just a bit.
He proposed. We have a wedding to plan and I need you to do it. Jennifer Bigwe is getting married. Wow, it's beautiful. I know. So what about you? What does your husband do?
Are you all right, Mo?
I just want to be left alone. I don't want to talk about falling in love or getting married.
The lead, Rianne, I've known her for about 4 or 5 years, and I've been trying to get a chance to work with her because when I met her, I knew she was really talented. So I'm looking for the right vehicle for us to do this together. And when I started writing the script, I already had her in mind. The other parts in the film, me and the producers and part of my think tank of people, my friends and me, kind of just threw out names, just thrown it out there. For example, I was in Los Angeles for a little bit, working on the film, and my way back to Nigeria to shoot it. I came back, I spoke to a buddy of mine, he's in the music business, and he said, there's this girl, her name is Oreka, that, she acts now. And I was driving, I was like, really? I was like, all right. So I went back home and I went online and watched a few things and see a few. I was like, you know what, this girl could really work with Rianne. And I kind of like she has this tone of voice that's kind of very mellow, and I know Rianne is very high. So just like optically in my head, it was like, this could work as a counterbalance for like people being friends for a long time. Like some person was usually louder and somebody's usually, a little lower. So that's how her name came into my consciousness. Some of the other casts, OC was a choice that the producers, and also I wanted to work with him too, but that was an easy pick.
Well, when I read the script, I was impressed by each character, and as I was reading the script, each character's personality registered in my head. Like for the main character, Mo is the regular girl we see every day. And I figured, okay, how do we make a regular girl we see every day, a regular working class lady, look fashionable? And since she's like the regular working girl every day, I figured that she should look classy and like an everyday person. And as for my friend Teju, I figured Teju would be more of the Nigerian African fashionista. The idea was to make this movie fashionable because that's something we don't see in Nollywood in general. So I figured that since we're paving the way for a new generation of movies, I figure if we're going to create new stories and new cinematography, we should also pave the way for fashion as well. Let people see Nigerians as fashionable, and that's something we don't see generally in the Nigerian industry.
I can say that I grew up watching a lot of Nollywood films. So we have the person who plays my dad, Keppy, Ekpeyong, Bassey. I'm so excited to work with him because he's always been like, I'd like him on screen. For him to play my dad, it's a huge, huge deal for me. Desmond, Elliot. I can't think of everyone off the top of my head, but I'm ecstatic to work with everybody. I think he'll do quite a bit for me because it's planned. This is a film. You know, a proper film. So I imagine that it's going to have all the publicity, it's going to be pushed properly, and it's a film done right. Okay, we've got amazing actors, amazing quality. I'm sure it's going to do big things for everyone involved in this project.
On the film, and this is kind of like where, like, you know, this is where the art and the creativity comes in, which you're never sure where you're going to capture it. It's that. The locations sometimes are like, never sure what they're gonna be like, you know what I mean? And with me and the cinematographer, we worked together a few times. I think we're able to let the scene tell us what to do. And for example, we get to a location, I start looking at one angle, and he goes to another angle, and I'm like thinking like here, and he says like, "Have you seen this one?" And I'm like, "Well, no." Then that kind of synergy is how we kind of come about how to shoot. So do I have a shooting style? I'm not sure I do. If I do, I'm still discovering it. You know, this is my first film, and I've done other stuff. But a film really kind of lends you to like really like telling a picture in a specific way that enhances either the action or the dramatization that the characters are given. So I'm not sure what style I have, but I hope it's good.
Most importantly, quality. Quality in the production, quality in the acting. I think if those two things are done well, professionally, correctly, it's a recipe for success.
You?
No, Dad, I'm roped in. Thanks a lot.
Look nice.
Really, Mom? Ekpeyong.
He proposed. We have a wedding to plan and I need you to do it. Jennifer Bigwe is getting married.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I know.
So what about you? What does your husband do?
Are you all right, Mo?
I just want to be left alone. I don't want to talk about falling in love or getting married.
Black people need more love. For me, it feels like the kind of thing that I would want, like 30, 40 years from now. I would hope that if I ever walk down the aisle with anybody, that 30, 40 years from now, I do have conversations with my husband where it's about, you know, have you eaten? No, oh, I'm not eating if you don't eat. It's kind of barf material, but it's love in the way that we don't really see as such right now. With a lot of people assume that African parents don't even like kiss each other or cuddle or do anything. So I think it's really nice to have that on TV and kind of turn the needle on its head a bit and show you that, you know, we're actually pretty cool people.
You know what? It's going to be fun. Watch out for this new movie coming out. I mean, the movie is very funny, fun, and also you will learn.
My name is... Sorry, my name's Beverly Naya. I'm an actress and I am playing Jennifer. She's like really annoying, as everyone keeps saying, but you're gonna love her regardless.
My name is Casey and I'm playing Mo's best friend. And that's what her name is, Casey.
Oh, this film is actually called When Love Happens and it is directed by the amazing Seyi Babatope.
Oh wow.
Thank you for being such a great director. You're fabulous.
This is on the set of When Love Happens. It's going to be an amazing romantic comedy. We think you should all come and see it. Yes. Directed by the amazing, amazing, amazing genius, Seyi Babatope.
Y'all settle, y'all settle.
Settle. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Hey!
Whoa! Okay. You're all on the set of When Love Happens.
I think we're very, very excited. It's making us to see how our dreams can be easily fulfilled by just putting in a bit of hard work and networking with people. And also people seeing potential in what we do. We believe that is how far you can see. Being part of this movie has taught us a lesson that is how far we see our business, that is how far it will go. We never can tell who is going to be watching it anywhere in the world. So it's making us to think bigger than where we are today, that, do you know what, through just this one CD, getting to an individual, maybe in Asia, our product could one day be in Asia. And we're very excited. And we hope it's going to bring better things for us and open more doors for us.
This film is actually like, it's funded by people who believe in Nigerian cinema, like a group of guys who like want to make a change. It's starring cast of Nigerian people, like up-and-coming talent. I mean, it's a cross-generational talent pool. I mean, the key creative officers in the film are all Nigerians. Cinematographer is Nigerian. He went to school in Nigeria. You know, director, I'm Nigerian. The writers are Nigerians. The gaffer is Nigerian. Like, this film is done entirely by a Nigerian crew, cast, and production team, and that is very important to me. And you know, the thing about it too, you know, I'm also guilty of this as well, and I need to be honest with you. Like, look, in the past, I would feel like, look, man, if I want a cinematographer, I got to fly one down from New York or Los Angeles to come work with me over here. But those days are long gone for me, you know, because now like the people in Nigeria, the talented bunch, who are always hidden. There's never any way, like a resource where you go to, like, where can you find a talented person? Because it's hard to find them. And because of the stigma that Nollywood has to it, a lot of them run away from that. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to find people to work with. And I am most proud of that, this entire film. It's funded by a bunch of people, and we're not funded by any kind of corporate body, you know? It's a bunch of people just came together to put it together. Look, let's be part of the change we want to see. You know, like, and that is very important for me. And I'm not answering your question directly in the movie I'm working on next, but the movie I'm working on next will be done the same way, and I think people should know that. And my name is Seyi Babatope. We're on the set of my movie, When Love Happens, coming soon to a cinema near you. Stay tuned, it's gonna be lots of fun. Cut.
He proposed.
We have a wedding to plan, and I need you to do it. Jennifer Bigwe is getting married.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I know.
So what about you? What does your husband do?
Are you all right, Mo? I just want to be left alone. I don't want to talk about falling in love or getting married.
I was so surprised.
Let's give this a go. And don't get it twisted, I'm not beefing or anything. No, I'm not. I'm just wondering, like, where are all the good guys? Where are they? Hi. I can't believe this girl is actually getting married.
I'll never tell you. So glad from you.
Hi. I'm actually waiting for someone.
Mo, I'm you.
You have got to be kidding me. Never, ever agree to go on a date with a guy before you know what he looks like.
Who goes on a blind date in this age of modern technology? And this is Lagos. Trust me, the men are out there.
So crazy in love when I
Complicated. How complicated can it be? We kissed. Oh, honey, that's not complicated. That's interesting.
Mom. I was so surprised. I found my wife when I looked into your eyes. I was so surprised.